Hello children, welcome to maths classes. Children, today let's discuss about the unit integers. Before discussing in detail about integers, let's see an example. There are two friends, Arun and Rohan. They are playing a game, children, that is dice game. There are two dice in this game. One is red dice and one is blue dice. These two dice will be placed in a bag, and these two should pick a dice. Okay? If red dice is picked, then you should move forward. If we get 2 on the dice, that is red dice, you should move forward. And if blue dice is picked, you should move backward. If suppose blue dice is picked and the number is 2, from that current position, you should move backwards by 2 steps. This is a game, children. So, let's start the game. First, Arun picked the dice from the bag. He got red dice. And the number on the dice was 4. So initially where we'll start? We'll start from 0. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Arun moved 4 steps forward and he reached position 4. Now the chance is of Rohan. Rohan picked dice again. Rohan also got red dice. And the number he got is 2. So red dice means we should move forward, right? So from 0 position, 2 steps. And Rohan reached number 2. Now the chance is of Arun. Arun again picked a dice from the bag. And now he got red dice again. And now the number is 1. So red dice 1. So he should move forward by 1 step. Arun is in position 4. He moves forward by 1 step. And he reached number 5. Now it is a chance of Rohan. Rohan picked a dice and now he got blue dice. And number on the dice is 1. Blue dice means as per the game we should move backward. And he got 1. So he should move 1 step backward. What is the Rohan's position? 2. So he moves 1 step backward. He reaches number 1. Now the next chance is of Arun. Arun picks a dice now. And guess what color will he get? He got blue dice. And the number on the dice is 6. Okay, Arun picked blue dice and the number was 6. Blue dice means we should move backward. And the dice number is 6. So, Arun should move 6 steps backward. Where is Arun? He is at 5th position. You should move 6 steps backward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 5 steps, he reached 0. Now at 6 steps, he should move 6 steps, right? He should go backward. So, they both got doubt. Where should Arun go? Rohan and Arun discussed. And they thought that, okay, it is below 0. So, he thought, let's draw another strip here. He thought like this. Let's draw another strip here and mark the numbers again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Arun is position 1 here. But this one is below 0. Okay, now it is chance of Rohan. Rohan picked a dice. Rohan also got blue dice. And the number on the dice was 4. So blue dice Rohan should move backward and the number is 4. Rohan is at position 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rohan came to position 3. See children, every time you should remember here, Rohan is at position 3. But below 0 he is there. 3 steps below 0. And Arun is at position 1. Not at 1, just not at 1, but 1 step below 0. You should tell 1 step below 0 because it is less than 0. And Rohan is at 3 steps below 0. Instead of telling this, below 0 1 step, below 0 3 steps, in maths there is a concept positive and negative. Positive means plus and negative means minus. Symbol is minus here and plus here. For all numbers above 0, we use plus sign. For all numbers below 0, we use minus sign. That means here, instead of telling Arun's position is 1 step below 0, we can simply tell Arun's position is minus 1. What can we tell? Arun's position is minus 1. That implies minus 1 means below 0, 1 step below 0. Here's Rohan's position is below 0, 3, right? That means minus 3, it is below 0. So we should use negative sign, minus 3. Minus 3 implies 3 steps below 0. So children, there are two concepts, positive and negative. The sign of positive is plus and the sign of negative is minus. All the numbers after 0, that is numbers greater than 0, are called positive numbers. Numbers greater than 0 are called positive numbers. Numbers less than 0 are called negative numbers and they are represented with minus sign and positive numbers are represented with plus sign. So here is Arun is at position 1, 1 step below 0. So instead of telling 1 step below 0, we can just simply tell Arun is at position minus 1 and Rohan is at position 3, not 3 children, 3 steps below 0. That means Rohan is at position minus 3. If suppose Arun was at position 2, if new position of Arun is 2, then you can just tell 2 or plus 2. Plus 2 means 2 steps after 0. Plus 2 or just 2 is same. If there is no symbol, it just means plus. So there are many situations like this, children. There are temperatures. Example, in many countries temperatures are above 0 degrees Celsius and in some countries temperatures are below 0 degrees Celsius. So if temperature is above 0 degrees Celsius, if temperature is greater than 0 degrees Celsius, then we use plus sign. If suppose temperature is 15 degrees above 0, instead of telling 15 degrees above 0, we can tell plus 15 degrees Celsius or just 15 degrees Celsius, which implies plus 15. If temperature is below 0, then you should use negative sign. That means if temperature is 15 degrees below 0 degrees Celsius, 15 degrees below 0, then we should tell minus 15 degrees Celsius. Minus just implies it is 15 steps below 0 or 15 degrees less than 0. So always positive numbers are greater than 0 and negative numbers are less than 0. Let's represent this in a number line. Children, you all know to draw a number line. Okay, in number line you divide the line into equal points. Okay, first 0 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this side also, right side are called as positive numbers. Okay, right side of 0 are positive numbers and number left side of 0 are called negative numbers. Negative numbers are represented by minus symbol and positive numbers are represented by plus symbol. If you write plus or if you don't write plus, it is same. Plus 1 is same as 1. If there is no sign, you should just assume they are positive numbers. Okay? Children, in the number line, as you go right, the value of number increases. See, 2 is greater than 1, right? 2 is right side of 1. So, 2 is greater number than 1 and it is greater than 0 also. 5 is right side of 0. So, it is greater than 0. It is right side of 3. So, it is greater than 3. And similarly, 5 is right side of minus 1. So, it is greater than minus 1. Now, suppose consider two numbers minus 1 and minus 4. Now, tell me which number is greater, minus 4 or minus 1? Yes, children, correct. Minus 1 is greater because as we go right side, the value of number increases. Minus 1 is right side of minus 4. So, minus 1 is greater than minus 4. Minus 1 is right side of minus 2 also. So, minus 1 is greater than minus 2. Now, check 0 and minus 1, which is greater? 0 is, yes, right side of minus 1. So, 0 is greater than minus 1. And children, you know, numbers greater than 0 or positive numbers, numbers less than 0 or negative numbers. What about this 0? 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay, it is not a positive number, it is not a negative number. It is neither positive nor negative. So, understand the concept, children. As we go right side of the number line, the value of the number increases. That means as you go left side of the number line, the value of the number decreases. Now, let me ask some examples. 9, 12. Which is greater? This is very simple, right? You know it in LKG itself. 12 is greater than 9. Now, 0 and 7. Which is greater? 7 is right side of number line. 0 is here, 7 is right side. So, 7 is greater than 0. And now, minus 2 and 3. Which is greater, children? Minus 2 is here, 3 is here. So, 3 is greater. 3 is right side of minus 2. Consider minus 5 and minus 7. Think properly, children. Minus 5, minus 7. Which is greater? Is minus 7 greater? No, children. See properly. Minus 5 is here. Where will minus 6 be here? Left side. And minus 7 will be still left side. So, minus 5 is right side of minus 7. So, minus 5 will be greater than minus 7. Just simply you can remember that if positive number is 7 and 5 is positive number, then 7 will be greater than 5. In case of negative numbers, when you are comparing negative numbers, this will get reversed. If it is minus 5 and minus 7, minus 5 will be greater than minus 7. Okay. So children, now in whole, let's see the 3 types of numbers you know. Okay. Children, in lower classes, you learnt about natural numbers. Natural numbers are, where will they start? They start from 1, 2, 3 and so on. From 1 natural numbers will start. And you all know about whole numbers, right? Do you remember? Whole numbers start from, yes children, correct, 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now you are seeing the number line. So what are these numbers? These are negative numbers, these are positive numbers and this is 0. So all the numbers, negative, 0 and positive numbers are together called integers. Integers means positive numbers, negative numbers and 0 together. Negative numbers, that means -5, -4 and so on, -1, 0 and now positive numbers also. Negative, 0 and positive. All these numbers together are called as integers. Remember children, integers means these whole numbers like full complete numbers. Fractions like 0.5, 1.5, decimal numbers are not called as integers. Integers means complete numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, all the numbers between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, all these are not called as integers children. All positive, negative and 0 whole numbers are called as integers. So integers include natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers. Children, now you understood clearly that integers contain 0, positive numbers and negative numbers. And natural numbers, as you already know, start from 1. That is 1, 2, 3 and so on. And whole numbers start from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now let's understand all these three together using some shapes. See children, integers will be represented, like for example now here, let's represent integers with this shape, negative numbers with triangle, 0 with circle and natural numbers with this shape and whole numbers with a rectangle. Now tell children which is the biggest thing, biggest in these three, integers, natural numbers, whole, which is the big one? Integers, right? Because it contains more numbers than natural and whole numbers. Let's draw integers first. What is the integer symbol? This, right? You all know integers contain negative numbers. This is the integer shape. Let's draw negative numbers here. Integers include negative numbers. So this triangle goes inside this integer shape. And integers also include 0 and positive numbers. See here children, 0 positive numbers. See, natural numbers contain positive numbers 1, 2, 3. But does it contain 0? No, right? So not natural numbers. Let's come to whole numbers. Whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3. That means it contains 0 and positive numbers 1, 2, 3. So let's draw whole numbers first. These two together, 0 and positive together, are present in whole numbers. So whole number shape is rectangle. So symbolically, integers, in integers whole numbers are present and negative numbers are present. Whole numbers are nothing but positive and 0 and these negative numbers. Now let's come inside this rectangle. Rectangle means whole numbers. Whole numbers contain 0, 1, 2, 3. That means 0 and positive numbers. 0 is represented by symbol circle and natural number is represented by this symbol. Let's draw it. So together we can say here from this shape integers. Integers contain negative numbers and whole numbers. This is whole numbers. Whole numbers contain 0 and positive numbers. And this is negative numbers. So together we can represent in this shape children. We can represent integers, natural numbers and whole numbers in this way. Children, now we have discussed many concepts, right, about integer. Now I'll ask you some questions. Are you ready? Yes, good. First question. 100 meters below sea level. How do you represent it? 100 meters below sea level. Below sea level. Yes, correct. Assume sea level is just 0. Below you are telling. That means less than 0. Less than 0 means you use negative sign. Correct. So 100 meters below sea level means minus 100. Below. That means less than 0. So 100 meters below sea level, assume sea level as 0 and here it is given as 100 less than 0, that means minus 100. Next question children. 25 degrees above 0 degrees temperature. Yes, assume 0 degrees temperature is given, that means 0 is given on the number line and see these keywords above. Above means greater. 25 above 0, just it means 25 greater than 0. That means you go right side of the number line. So right side of number line greater than 0 means you use positive sign. Plus 25. Next question. 15 degrees below 0 degrees temperature. What is the keyword here children? Yes, correct. Below is the keyword. Below 0. Below 0 means less than 0. Less than 0, how do you represent the numbers? Yes, by using negative sign. Minus 15 degrees. And tell the relation between these two numbers children. Is 0 greater than minus 1 or less than minus 1? How do you do this? Yes, you can tell directly by assuming it, visualizing the number line or just draw a number line quickly. At center you write 0, right side you get positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And negative numbers, don't start writing 1 from here children, this is wrong. Remember the example first we discussed, 1 step below 0 means you just write 1 below. Next 2 steps means 1 step, 2 steps right. So from here you start and you should use minus symbol when you are writing left side of 0. Numbers left side of 0 are used as minus symbol. They should be written using minus. Negative numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Quickly draw number line like this. Then you can easily solve these problems. 0 minus 1. Which is greater? Check where is 0. 0 is here and minus 1 is here. You should always remember, if you go right side, the value of the number increases. 0 is right side of minus 1. So 0 is greater than minus 1. And see the next question. Minus 50, minus 70. So where will the numbers be there on the number line? First here minus 50 will come. Then afterwards minus 70 will come. Tell me the answer now. Yes, correct. Minus 50 is right side of minus 70. So minus 50 will be greater than minus 70. Next question. Minus 7, 1. Minus 7, 1. Compare. Where will minus 7 be there in the number line? Here, left side, and 1 here. You should not even think about the number line here children. Minus, plus. Always positive numbers will be right side of negative numbers, right? So positive number is 1 and this is negative number. Positive numbers will be right side of 0. So 1 is greater than minus 7. Let's discuss the exercise in the next class children.